What's up, guys? This is Rod here with Connor, and for those of you who don't know me, I am an owner of a training business here in Bloomington called Teamwork Bloomington, and I like to think of myself as a coach and a mentor to several of the area's athletes. Connor here, he's a basketball player at Bloomington High School North, one of my absolute favorite athletes to work with. He's got a great attitude, and he's a pretty smart guy, and he's agreed to come on and answer a few questions for me today, and hopefully be an inspiration and someone you could learn from. So if you're an upcoming athlete and looking to get your nutrition in check, looking to get your training in check, this guy's a great example of how to work hard, and he's had a pretty successful high school career thanks to his work ethic. So thanks for coming on, and excited to have you.
Glad to be here.
So I've got a few questions for you. Some of them will be a little more kind of curveballs than others.
Yeah.
We'll start with the basics. What do you think has been the most successful key to you this basketball season? What change or what habit has really led to the most success for you?
I think I'm just in a lot better shape than I was last year.
Sure.
You know, in the off season, I worked really hard. You know, got my diet right, doing the Whole30.
Yeah.
And you know, just got in a lot better shape. I think I've lost like 29 pounds or something like that.
That's
so I've
awesome.
been a lot quicker and
That's awesome.
been able to move better on the court.
Sure. So for those of you not familiar, Connor took part in a Whole30 challenge, which is basically eating only whole foods for 30 days. So he's eliminated sugar, eliminated bread, so any wheat or gluten is what we're after there. Anything with wheat, so any flour, anything fried, anything breaded, anything with bread, any crackers, all that's out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So he really cleaned up his diet, saw some awesome changes. I saw changes in him just like in his attitude and even as much as like his hair was shinier. It's pretty cool. A lot of people don't make the connection. He's got great hair anyway, but a lot of people don't make that connection with the food they're eating, what they're putting into their body, and how they feel, and not only how they look, but just how they perform in the court and how their overall day goes. So did you notice, besides obviously the physical changes, did you notice differences in how you felt? Or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And I think one thing, I was just so much less tired after school at practice and stuff like that. I had a lot more energy than I did when I was eating, a bunch of crap and sugars and stuff like that. So.
Sure. What was some of the bigger challenges with eating that way?
I think the first few days are okay, right? You're getting used to it. You're like, oh, this isn't too bad. Then it just keeps going and going. You're like, man, that pizza looks really good. Oh, I could use some wings from Buffalo's right now.
Gotcha.
Stuff like that.
So that's with my own experience also, as well as from what I've heard from some of the athletes that have tried this. It's you really learn a lot about yourself and your relationship with food. It's like a lot of times people think that they just have to have that stuff. It's really an addiction, right? Like when you go 30 days, it kind of gives your body a chance to be like, all right, I don't need that. I'm good. I could eat some real food.
Yeah, I mean, after I was done with it, like I didn't really, want bad stuff all the time. I was okay with eating salad and whatnot.
Exactly. And so as far as the Whole30 goes, it's very strict, but the purpose is to not eat that way forever. It's to eat that way for 30 days to kind of give your body a chance to reset, kind of break some bad habits, and then kind of see how you feel. And you could add those foods back in and see how it makes you feel. Probably make you feel like crap. So like you said, you're not going to want those foods,
Mm-hmm.
So let's shift gears a little bit. I got a couple curveball rapid fire questions for you.
Okay.
So when you think of success, who do you think of?
Well, obviously, basketball-wise, you got Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, guys like that, guys who have won championships.
Sure.
That's success to me.
So not the flash in the pan kind of flashy guys.
No,
you gotta be able to win. I like that. Okay, so when you think of, now be careful with your words here. This will be public. But when you think of punchable, who do you think of?
Probably Kobe. Not a big Kobe
Bryant.
fan. Carlos Boozer, he's just kind of don't like him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, good
A couple
answer.
coaches out there.
Okay. Any referees?
About every ref. There's not a ref that's not punchable.
Okay,
So.
I got you. Okay, so next one. Do you have any morning routines, rituals? Anything you do every day? You like read the paper, like a hot and black coffee?
I do like a hot and black coffee.
That's good. So I like
always,
it
but other than that, not really.
too. Okay. All right. So what about bedtime routines? Anything you do every night? Like what time do you usually go to bed?
Usually around 10:30, 11.
10:30,
Like that. Get up about 7.
Okay, pretty standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, man, I think that's all I got for you. One thing before we part ways, what's one piece of advice you'd give to any? Let's just say like an 8th grade / freshman guy coming up to be a freshman next year. What's one piece of advice you give to that athlete looking to be successful in high school?
Just make sure you're thinking about more than just yourself. Coaches and fans and people looking at you. Look at more than just your stats. Make sure you're doing all the little things and taking care of your body, stuff like that.
Great. Yeah, good answer. Well, thanks for coming on. I look forward to maybe we'll do this again sometime.
All right.